Hey, you guys. Whew, how is everybody doing? I finally got the opportunity to come to chill out. Um, okay, I'll deal with that later. Hey, Miss Shan. How you doing, young lady? Hey, Tamika. Hey, Miss Nellie. How's everybody doing? As they say, how's everybody doing? Hey, Diane. Hey, Miss Diane. We're gonna let more people start getting the notifications. And I miss you too, Miss Tamika. Hey Marlo. Hey Switch B. We're gonna talk about Diddy. We're gonna talk about the New Orleans Escapee. Child, my friend Vanessa want to come up tonight. So we're gonna see what Vanessa talking about. After I finish my topic, she said she want to come up. She got something to say. So we're gonna see what she got to say. I'm getting ready to switch purses. This purse is so big. I got everything in it. How is everybody doing? I gotta find my other little phone. Is this it right here? No, that is not it. Hmm. How is everyone doing, you guys? I hope y'all had a good day today. Yeah, I had one of those long days today. I did not even leave work. I didn't leave work until real late. I didn't leave work until late. I was tired. Went to the store. Get me some more fruits. I'm on the damn phone now. Child, I know it's somewhere. Um, we're gonna talk about P. Diddy's assistant testified and New Orleans escapee. It's a lot going on too, around the Memphis area. We'll talk about that last. I think I've talked about that so much that it's sad. Everything that is really just going on. People are totally off of their rocker. People are totally off of their rocker. So, um, okay, so P. Diddy's has been 5 minutes. No, a few more seconds. Y'all hit the like button, please. I'm looking for one of my other phones. My iPad. I almost brought some work home with me tonight. I was like, no, I am not going to bring any work home. Well, actually, I did, anyways. Let's come to think about it. I did bring in some files to work on in the morning, early in the morning. Hey, Miss Muffin. Okay, you guys. Okay, so P. Diddy's assistant Capricorn. Okay, they said she basically, you know, destroyed him today. And at first I was thinking, I was like, well, I don't think Diddy is gonna get any time. But now that the more people that they bring in and all of that, I guess depending on the charges that they would have to look at, um, they might do Diddy like they did R. Kelly. The difference is Diddy does have the money at this point to fight. R. Kelly didn't have no money. Okay, R. Kelly didn't have any money. Although he was supposed to have money. Okay. Hey, Miss Nelly. Although R. Kelly was supposed to have money, okay? Says hi, Mario. His money wasn't, he had bad contracts and all of that. So I want to read to you all what Diddy's assistant, this was one of his old assistants, and this is what she said, okay? As it relates to Diddy, she says that Diddy kidnapped her. Now, Diddy was evil. If Diddy did all of these things that they are accusing him of, people were saying it for years, that Diddy was doing these things, right? But they was protecting him, and so the media never really talked about it. Now, if this is how he looks, he's still looking evil, okay? If he looking at somebody like that, he's still looking like, bitch, I'm gonna get you. It says Sean Combs' RICO trial resumed in Manhattan courtroom on Tuesday, the 27th, with testimony from Combs' former assistant Capricorn Clark. In the third week of the trial, Capricorn testified that Combs, 55, accused her of stealing jewelry while working for him. Combs' bodyguard, Paul Alford, known as Uncle Paulie, conducted a search of Clark's house, but he didn't find the missing jewelry. The next day, Alford took her to a dilapidated building in New York that would soon become the corporate office for bad boys. According to US Today, Clark says Alford took her to the sixth floor where she was met by a very wide, very heavy man who she described as 5 of me across. He was very wide. Clark was told that she was there to take a lie detector test. Clark's voice cracked and she began crying as she recalled the terror she experienced that day. If you fail the test, they're going to throw you in the East River, the man told her. Clark says, I was petrified. I was afraid what would happen if I didn't pass the test. Clark recalled the polygraph session lasted for 5 days. She was told she couldn't leave until we get to the bottom of this. Clark said on the witness stand, I wanted to prove my innocence. I didn't like the threats. Clark told the court, I was just trying to survive. Clark revealed Combs' list of enemies included incarcerated former music mogul Suge Knight and rapper 50 Cent. Clark says she had a personal connection to Knight. He is the father of her best friend's children. She testified that Combs threatened her when he learned of their friendship. Combs told her that he wouldn't have hired her if he knew she was friends with Suge Knight, and if anything happened, he would have to kill her. Last week, Kid Cudi took the witness stand and testified that Combs broke into his house and firebombed his Porsche when Combs found out Cuddy was dating Cassie. Okay, so they are really, sending people in to ether him for real. But I mean, they're not ethering him. He basically did this to himself, right? He basically did this to himself. And I'm not gonna lie, the majority of what, hey Miss Keita, hey Mario, the majority of what they say that Puffy did, okay, I believe it. Because like I said, when he was in with the elites, they didn't allow a lot of this stuff to touch him. Okay, they didn't allow a lot of this stuff to touch him. Um, And so now that, he's fallen out with the elites, a lot of this stuff is coming out. The record code was protecting him. The record company was protecting him. Okay. A lot of this stuff is coming out. You all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Okay. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you all please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. I would appreciate that so much. Um, says he deserves this. He used his power and influence to get away with too much. Yeah, I agree. He used his power and influence to get away with a whole lot. He absolutely did. I agree. And now, it seems like London's bridge is falling down. And one thing for sure, you have to reap what you sow. And Diddy has been doing this for years. I always followed Biggie and Tupac's murder. I was when it first happened, very fascinated with like the documentaries that they had started putting out and things of that nature. And I mean, I always felt like that it was connected. And when Gene Deal was throwing out hints and saying Diddy knew not to take Biggie to LA, and he was hinting. He said Diddy knew when Tupac was killed that somebody had to die. Okay, and he took Big in so many words. I feel like he was saying Diddy took Big for Biggie to die. Okay, uh, Diddy took Biggie for Biggie to die, and I do believe that. I do believe that. And it's something that, Keefy D says that Diddy ended up paying. Hey, the real Diddy ended up paying $1 million. Diddy ended up paying $1 million for Tupac's murder. Isn't that something? So Diddy has been doing this. He's been doing any and everything, destroying lives to try to get to the top. Okay. Um, and so, like I said, he's been creating this bad karma for himself forever. And now, the chickens have come home to roost. I don't have an issue. I think I've said it many times before with what Diddy has done to African American artists. Okay, none of them, he made them famous, but he definitely did not make them wealthy. He put them in front of the TV and made them a workhorse, and then left them broke, busted, and disgusted. He took all of their wealth because of his greed, and messed up a whole lot of lives. Okay. So I don't have not one issue with what they're doing with Diddy. Okay. So now it is his turn. It is his turn to sit in that jail and feel exactly what he made those people feel. Okay. All of these years. Like I said, I know a lot of people probably thought, that he was going to be able to retire. He had gotten away with this for so long that he would never be stopped, but his time has come. Okay, and we see what is happening. And like I said, I don't have not now issue with it. I was saying, that I didn't think that he would ever be convicted, but I see that they're really putting a smack down. They're you got people that's coming in from everywhere. Diddy did everybody dirty. He did everybody dirty. So I don't think he gonna really have too many good character witnesses other than his family, other than the people that he's still paying right now. So it's a darn shame down through the years where you've had to rule and you try to exert fear, you know, messing everybody over, screwing everybody over. That's messed up. It has come back to haunt him. He said he used talented artists, left them broke and dusty to take their money and pay for freak offs and apps. I agree. I agree 100%. Okay, I agree 100%. We're gonna get back to Diddy, but I also wanted to talk about, you guys, a New Orleans escapee. Okay, now we know they said that it's another one that done escaped since the first ones escaped. Okay, and hold on one second. And he's out partying. He was on, you know, he out swimming. He had been in jail for 13 years, you guys. I want to show y'all this. He out enjoying Memorial Day weekend with his family and friends. Y'all, this is really crazy. Okay, this is crazy. Hold on. It says New Orleans jail escapee Antoine Massey enjoys Memorial Day in viral video. It says 2 of 10 inmates who escaped from New Orleans jail May 16 are still at large. Escapee Antoine Massey, 31, was seen in a viral cell phone video enjoying Memorial Day. Derek Gross, 27, is the other inmate still on the loose as of Tuesday morning. 8 inmates have been captured by the police and the U.S. Marshals. Those inmates were transferred to the notorious Angola prison in Louisiana. A jail worker was arrested and charged with helping them to escape under a toilet in a jail cell. Sterling Williams, 33-year-old maintenance worker, was arrested after he admitted to turning off the water in the cell. At least a dozen other people were arrested for helping the escapees. Antoine and Derek, you are next, Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry wrote in a post on X on Monday. Okay, so this is the young man right here that was out partying, child. Says authorities believe Antoine Massey was the mastermind behind the jailbreak. The 4-time jail escapee is seen in the video wearing a white tank top and gray swimming trunks. I've been gone for 13 summers, he says. I ain't been swimming since 2013, Massey said to the camera before jumping into the swimming pool. Y'all, here he goes. Now, this escape.
So you've been gone? I've been gone for 14 summers, man. Yeah, but I ain't swum since 2003.
Y'all, what is this world coming to? Now, he done been in jail 14 years. And he on the run. So that means that somebody is helping him, right? They say his dad and Lil Wayne's stepfather were best friends. That's his father right there and Lil Wayne's stepfather. Okay, so he gets on a video on the internet, live. He gets on the live knowing he on the damn run and swimming. Okay, for Memorial Day, he enjoying himself. I guess he feel like when he go back. Now, I don't know how much time he's got. He been there 14 years. Okay, so I feel like when a person is caged for that long, because that's what it is. When a person is caged for that long, I think he feel like he ain't got a damn thing to lose. He don't care. He gonna live it up. He probably out partying right next to the damn police station. I don't really think he cares. Okay, at this point, he knows he's gonna go back. No telling how much more time he has, but to be on here partying, it's just crazy.
So you've been gone? I've been gone for 14 summers, man. Yeah, but I ain't swum since 2003.
I wonder how much time does he have? Does he have life? For him to be in jail for 14 years already? I wonder how much more time he gonna be looking at more than that. Hold on, let me see. Um, they calling him the Houdini. He's 32 years old. Oh Lord. I get so sick of the NOLA wanting me to buy their paper. I don't want to. I just want to read it for free. Um, it's not gonna let me. Okay, he has multiple manslaughter convictions. Okay, he has multiple manslaughter convictions. Okay, the NOLA won't let me read their thing for free, and I be trying. I think I might just have to break down and just pay for it. Um, yeah, he's got multiple manslaughters. So, if he, like I said, if he mess around, he's got help. He's probably got people around him that's got some money. So they're able to hide him out and all of that. So what's gonna end up happening is because they see he's enjoying himself and it's more than likely family and friends helping him, they might start trying to mess with his family and stuff. So, um, but I don't think he gonna care. He used talented art. Yeah, you all run those likes up for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. I'm getting hungry. My stomach hurting. I thought I was gonna be able to. Might have to. Y'all make sure y'all. What stand you say? Run them likes up. Get me hyped up. Y'all, Benisa wanted to come on and say something. She wanted to come up tonight. I don't know what she wanted to talk about, but we're gonna see what she wanted to talk about. Hey Jamal, how are you? How is everybody doing? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. I do appreciate it so much. Okay, I do. I appreciate it so freaking much. One of those likes all the way up. Where is? I can't never find nothing I want to find. Hold on, y'all. Let me see where Vanessa is at. Hold on, let me let her know that I'm on. Hold on, you all. You all, hold on. Let me send her the link. Hold on, y'all. Let me send her the link. Okay, y'all run the likes all the way up. We're gonna see what Vanessa is talking about, but since she said that she wanted to come on. Hey Lamar Frazier. It's my first time seeing you in here. Welcome. Y'all hit that like button. Not everyone involved will be going to jail because of him. Yeah, I agree. Everybody involved is going to be going to jail because of him. You know, why he would allow them, like I said, he don't care. He's got multiple manslaughter charges, so he ain't no telling how long he got. He said he has not done anything in 14. He hadn't been out in 14 summers. He been locked up for 14 years, so he don't care. That's sad though. But they need to hurry up and get him because he likes to kill people. As they say, he like to kill folks. He got several, so they need to get his ass on back in the jail cell before they be looking at a lawsuit because he gonna mess around and slaughter somebody else because that's what he like to do. Um, I know y'all. I sent her the link. Y'all run the likes up. Oh, Godmother, I sent you the link. Godmother, I sent you the link. Vanessa, I sent you the link. It says authorities were looking for one of the inmates near Natchez, Mississippi earlier. If they're in Natchez, Mississippi, that means that they've gotten a tip. They'll probably have the other one real soon. See, he's so flamboyant. He really making it where they got to put the hammer down to really try to find him. And which he don't give a damn. He know he got to go back. He know he can't stay out. He just wanted to try to have as much fun as he can in his mind. Um, what's up, the godmother?
Now, what's up with you?
Oh no, man. Which my mama said she saw you on live dancing. She said, I see Vanessa on live. She dancing. I
Baby,
said, she ain't got no cup
probably
in
was
her hand,
feeling
do she?
myself then.
Huh?
I said I probably was feeling myself then. I probably was outside.
Okay. I asked, I said, she ain't had no cup of nothing in her hand, did she? She said, uh-huh.
And you better know it. I had a good mixed drink, baby.
So what's going on in the South tonight?
None of the police been riding, so I ain't no telling where they going.
Maybe they
Um,
just patrolling. You know, they got to be on duty since they said the feds has come in.
I can't tell because the killing still going on, so they
Yeah,
ain't
the
doing too
killing's still
much.
going on. It's ridiculous, ain't it?
It's every day, 2 and 3 shootings. The kids getting involved. But it's the thing about these young kids, they don't understand that they doing this stuff to try to get ranking. And at the end of the day, when you get through getting that ranking, they gonna see how much rank you can get in jail when they in
Mm-hmm.
when they in there with them boys and them girls.
Well, that's what they want to do. They want to be, a lot of them want to be in there with the same sex.
Let me see it. Well, yeah, some of them do. But in the same token, though, I'm just saying, I ain't never felt the need to want to be so into a group or a crowd where I got to, do some crazy, crazy stuff just to fit in.
Mm-hmm. This is Kita. I think he the one they looking for in Natchez. Okay. Well, I mean, the sad part about it is a lot of them are not being taught any better.
Mm-mm. Well, they gonna learn. Because all the right you gonna get is when you in jail and they tell you when to go to bed and when to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Them points you trying to get with this game ain't gonna even matter.
You would think that a lot of that stuff would have, played out by now. Um, these gangs and all of that craziness. People wanting to be involved in gangs. I think now folks think that it's really like cool. It used to be pure pressure. Now I think people just think that it's cool.
The gangs and got so slow now. You even got, they don't want no gays in their group, so they find out you mess with them boys. They try to make the lead town and don't never say that you was this and that. I mean, what difference does it make? Because everybody human at the end of the day. What they choose to do is what they choose to do. How they get out here in the streets and represent these streets is how it is.
A lot of them be messing. A lot of them probably be messing with boys.
They said that women do a lot of gossiping. You got men that do more gossiping than women do.
You got that right, and they real bad about it, ain't they?
Hmm.
It's sad. It's sad what people do. It really is. But you know what? At the end of the day, you can't control what people do. You just sometimes you just have to pray for them. You have to pray for them and just keep going. And I was talking to my mama about some things today, and my mom was like, you know what? Some things sometimes people have such demonic forces that is attached to them. You can't go at that in the like the physical realm. You gotta go to another dimension, which means that you gotta depend on a higher power to deal with that offense that they committed against you. When people maliciously do stuff to you, you got to just go to another realm. And I promise you, everybody have their get back day. Okay, they everybody get their get back or their
Hmm.
karma.
They most definitely do. But you have to look at it like like the big people out here. You gonna always have somebody hating on you. It can be man or woman. Anybody that feels that um you can tear them, that they can come for you and tear you down just off of words. They was already jealous of you from the start. They had issues within themselves.
Hmm. I agree. I agree.
Some black people hate to see black people make it, whether it's man or
Hmm.
woman. And they'll talk down on you because you doing so good, and they still down. But it's your own fault that you still down because you so focused on what the next person doing.
I agree. I agree. It's messed up, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people still caught up in their in bad karma. They can't catch a break because of how like how demonic and evil they are.
Hmm. And we dealing with a lot of that.
I'm telling you, you have to be very careful about who you allow into your inner space. You know what I mean? Um,
Mhm.
you have to be very, very careful about that.
And no matter how you help them get along, they'll still try to come for you.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, maliciously. I'm doing good, Lamar. How are you? Um,
What y'all been up to?
who me?
Mm-hmm.
Just just working and doing my thing as always. I was out of town um last week, and I'm gonna be out of town in a couple weeks. Take a 4 day getaway.
Okay, that sounds great.
I need it.
I'm trying to go to Atlanta for this weekend, so I might not be here, but I don't know yet.
You trying to go where?
To Atlanta this weekend.
Oh, okay. I hear you. What's in Atlanta?
I got some folks in Atlanta too.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Who?
On my mom's
Yeah.
side and my dad's side. More on my dad's side.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about you had your little friend up there.
Baby, I'm going to find some friends. Mhm. I'm going to see all I can see, baby.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. There is
Mhm.
nothing wrong with that. I'm going down to go chill out in St. Louis for a few days.
Okay.
So St. Louis is on the 4.5 hours.
Yeah, my mom, dad folks stayed there. That's what me and
The ruler report says he's coming to Memphis.
who said that?
The ruler report. You coming to What you coming to Memphis for? The ruler.
Baby, tell me he better be coming. He better be coming correct, baby.
What you coming to see me for? The ruler.
Have your agenda already set.
What
You
you
got to
coming
move.
to see me for? The ruler.
You got to move in silence, baby. He said to see you.
What you coming to see me for? The ruler.
I'm coming in to see you. Tell me he better have the itinerary already laid out to show you a good time in your city. He said he gonna show you a good time in your city. Tell me we
Oh.
been here. Tell me we been here our life, baby. We gonna show him a good time.
Okay. Y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. I tell you, Vanessa, you been to St. Louis?
Yeah, I've been there before. I've been there several times.
Me too. Oh,
I'm trying to go back to Vegas.
you always say that. What's
I,
in Vegas? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
but you know my ex down there, but I ain't going for him down. I'm going to
You
see what's
always say that.
new.
That's exactly why you're going.
I'm going to see what's new in the city. That's old news. We gotta go see something new.
You're not gonna go. You're not gonna see him when you're there.
Mm-mm. When- If I see him, I'm gonna have to see him and his wife.
Oh, he got a wife.
So yeah, he married. Now remember I told you that last time he ain't got married.
How
Remember
long he been gone?
I showed you a picture of what he looked like now. So I wouldn't backtrack. I'm going to see him. Mm-mm.
How old is his wife? Cause he, cause he looks. How old is his wife?
Yeah, well, she younger than him. You know,
He
she
looks.
she she was the one who ran off and left him with the three kids. So
Oh, that's why he looking so old. Then he looks terrible.
girl, what you said? We saw that picture.
Well, you need to go ahead and get him back and help him raise some kids.
Baby, them kids already gone, grown. One of them in college. The other two graduated. He got a set of twins, twin boys, and his oldest boy. His oldest boy's already in college. He got two that graduated this year.
So twins run his family because you had twins with him.
Yep, our twins died.
What was it? What were they boys or girls?
Mine was a boy and a girl.
Okay, yeah, but twins run his family. Does he have a lot of twins in his family?
Well, when I ended up pregnant with twins, I didn't know if it came from my dad, cause my dad got twins, and his twins is a boy and a girl. And when I got pregnant with twins, mine was a boy and a girl, but he had twins in his family too.
Oh, okay.
But I think it was more my daddy genes because I ended up with a boy and a girl just like my dad did.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say one of my girls might end up pregnant with twins. I'm just,
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping they keep them legs closed, cause they ain't ready yet, and I ain't either.
Well, you're gonna have to look. My little grandbaby today, I call her on FaceTime. She loved she loved puppies and dogs. So she was talking to my daughter's dog. My daughter's dog name is Mama. They call her Mama. And she was Mama, 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 Mama. I was like, what is she doing? She calling the dog. Mama, Mama, Mama. Mirror, mirror. Saying, come here. I said, oh my God. These
Okay.
kids get
She
grown
is so
so
precious.
quick.
She is so cute. She remind me of your baby when she was little. She looked just like her when she
Yeah,
was.
she favors her mom a lot. So she is so grown. Her mama told her to do something. And you know what she said? She said, why?
Okay.
She said, don't ask me why. You just come and do it. Why?
Okay.
And just grown.
Mhm.
But
She go to daycare.
yeah, her mom had more of a personality though. Her mother was like jovial and just like bubbly, and her personality was like full of sunshine. She loved everybody, wanted to play with everybody. That baby is she her personality is not like that.
Okay. She's a millennium baby. Should know.
Yeah, she bossy and kind of mean. Her mother was not like that when she was a baby.
Mhm. These millennium baby, they put something in the milk.
Yeah, they putting something in the milk, child. I said, Lord have mercy. And then she is so freaking tall, but her mom and her daddy both are tall. So I said, this
Yeah,
girl is so long.
that's how Jay is. Jay taller than me now, so
I
he's
didn't know
probably
Jay was in the 12th grade, Vanessa.
he's not in no 12th grade yet. He graduated from junior high to high.
I was graduating. You really went all out. Shit. I thought that was
Yeah.
a high school prom. I was like, dog, that boy got old quick.
He's still my baby. He got 4 more years to go, but yeah. That's the new trend now. So, from eighth grade to, yeah, from eighth grade to ninth grade, they doing prom send off, and they had a sneaker ball. So, yeah, I got them suited and booted.
I tell you, did he take a young lady with him to the prom?
Well, yeah, he had two young ladies.
I ain't mad at him. They took a limo.
Oh no, no, they took my friend's car. She dropped them off. They sat on the back seat, so they were good.
Well, good. I'd be happy to see the kids do good. I
Hmm.
do.
I told him, I said, babe, we should have waited till 12th grade. Got 12th grade come. I'm not gonna be excited to do no proms and
Hmm.
I just want to get you a suit and get you some rubbers and you get your little traveling bag because I know you want to be back home that night, babe. I ain't gonna even look for you. Call me and let me know you're okay. Text me or something.
Oh, Lamar said he's at the barbershop rearranging his equipment.
Okay.
Vanessa, oh, I forgot you said he married. I was gonna say I really just want you and Tony to get back together, but he already married. I forgot.
You know, worry. I got to put too much work into that to get it, back to the way and it's gonna be a lot of work.
Why you say that? The man he works. He makes a good living.
I mean, and that's good. I'm okay with that because I know that he's capable and able. But my thing is the physical appearance and the way that I like things, and you know what I'm saying. It's not gonna work.
He just gonna have to, he gonna have to take that shirt out of his pants and take them pants away from over his damn
Um,
stomach. I mean that
he
ain't
gonna have to, he gonna have to have a whole new makeover, baby, from the glasses on down. You heard me? We
oh
we
my
we might even we might even have to give him a 2 pack.
god.
You know
You
they
gonna
you
put
know
a
they come in
rug on top.
they come in dreads and all kinds, we'll try a little bit of everything.
You ain't gonna put no you gonna put a wig, a dreaded wig on his head.
A dreaded wig, some dreaded twists. We're gonna try something. But we got to work out. We gotta get you tapped back in. He tapped out now.
Well, maybe he's stressed out.
It ain't that much stress to not keep you up with the trend. Even I keep up with the trend now. I try to, what I'm saying? I don't want to go nowhere and everybody, got on the new trend and I'm still back in the 70s and 80s. I ain't gonna come with no Afro puffs and nah. I'm gonna stay with the latest trend.
Oh Lord have mercy. Out, but he don't dress like he in the 70s though.
With the shirt in his face, he still dressed like he a prayer boy. And he too big for that.
But he's just gonna have to tell him to take his shirt out of his pants. That's all.
Nah, we gonna change the whole wardrobe. Don't nobody wear
Oh
pinstripe shirts no more.
my, oh my God! Listen, a friend of mine and I had gone to. He asked me to go with him to a dinner. Listen, I took a picture of we went to the Capitol Grill. So I took a picture of the lobster mac and cheese, right?
Mm,
His arm was in his arm was in the
in the
picture.
picture.
Listen, my cousin gonna call me and say, I know that dude. Oh, he got on a striped shirt.
What you said. Ain't
I
nobody wearing
said he is not old. He's like,
he, he old if he still wearing striped shirts. We ain't doing that with no more.
Hmm, striped shirts look nice sometimes.
Maybe if it was the the cotton kind, but not the button down shirts. Like they ain't doing it right there no more.
Mm.
The button the button down shirts, they coming in all different kind of brands, and they more like a solid color where they got the design on it, not just the stripes. No, that's played out.
Mm.
I'm just gonna get him a whole new wardrobe. Come on, let me shop for you. Cause he don't like he really is really cheap. If he ain't got to spend it, he ain't gonna spend it. He ain't into clothing. I used to buy
He
Tony
never.
clothing.
Well, I was gonna say he was never into because I remember when y'all had that apartment together. He wasn't into no clothes.
Yeah, he was never been into clothing. He never have. I always picked his clothes out. Like if we going out somewhere together and it's an exclusive place, like when we went to Tupac club in Vegas. Yeah, I went and picked him out outfit because he didn't care what he wear. But no, I'm gonna make you look fly, baby. You got to look like I look. And then you stand out. You're a big nigga, so yeah, I got to have you on point.
Mm-hmm. I'm not wrong with that, Vanessa. You just gotta nurse him back to health because he look like is he on is it look like his blood pressure high.
Baby, he got too many health problems. That's why I say that's gonna be a lot of work. I ain't gonna be able to do a lot of work, baby. Get him back to where he need to be.
Oh my
If he
god.
wasn't so horse and kept everything straight, he wouldn't even have to worry about it now. He'll be looking. He'll think he's still the shit.
He was whorish.
Yeah, he was horse. He was horse as hell.
He must so he might be still whorish now then.
I doubt that. Cause I mean, I'm just saying. I ain't gonna say that, but I'm just saying. I doubt that. He ain't got too many females beating down the door like when I had him. When I had him, everybody wanted him. He knew he was the man. He ain't got that going on now.
Mm.
That's why he went back and married the lady that left him with the damn kids. Cause ain't nobody want them but her.
Oh my goodness. Well, he must be over there laying the pipe down for her or something.
That's when he get up.
How you know? You ain't been with that man in years. So you
Been with
don't
that
know.
man.
Huh?
Good and well, Chrissy. Anytime that man call me, I'm gonna know the business. This thing I never got that hard since the last time I touched him. He been so sickly that medicine drained him.
Now, what kind of medicine he on? Is he a diabetic?
He a pre-diabetic. He half blind, can't see. You see how thick them glasses are. He got high blood pressure, cholesterol. Mm-mm. He got too much going on.
What all you got to do is cook on them lamb chops. That's all. Grill them lamb chops. That'll help him out.
Nah, he gonna have to go straight salad for about at least about 3 months, and with no meat.
I tell
Straight
you.
salad.
What you gonna put in the salad?
No meat. He just gonna have all vegetables. He got to go on a vegetable diet for about 2 months.
Why?
Just to get his health back right. You know what I'm saying? Home remedies. Get your hair back right, cause you know when you taking all that medication, you got all these side effects. I
Mm-hmm.
got to, wean him off all these side effects because his body ain't gonna, maintain the act right. Like I said, the dick not acting up, not wanting to get hard. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why
Mm.
you're taking too much medication, baby. We got to wean you off some of this mess.
I tell you.
So you can get some stimulant. Feed his ass number salad for about 3 months. You gonna get that dick back right. You ain't gonna have no problem.
And what he gonna eat after that?
After that, then he might can get some lamb. Got to stay off the pork. You know what I'm saying? No pork. All them cheeseburger and eggs you be wanting. No, no, none of that. None of that, baby. Mm-mm.
He like to eat a lot of eggs.
He like to eat. His favorite meal used to be back in the day. Now you tell him this all the time. You can make you a signature sandwich with this. He love him a bacon cheeseburger with a sunny side up egg on his burger, and that's how he used to eat his cheeseburgers. He still eat that now to this day.
I think that's how they do it in New York. They like to put egg on their cheeseburgers.
He love his cheeseburger with egg on it.
Lord have mercy.
And he can eat burgers 2, 3 times a week. Oh, baby, you gonna get that once a month.
And we'll just start giving him like turkey burgers.
Oh, you know how black folks is, they stuck on that ground beef. You got to, yeah, you got to kind of like mix it up for him. But burgers, period, that's one of his main major um setbacks. So you got to cut him completely off the burgers. You want to get a burger once a month.
Mm.
Beef take at least about 3, 4 days digest. So yeah, you gotta have that once a month.
Mm-hmm. I buy ground chicken and ground turkey.
I buys that too, but I make my meatloaf out of my ground chicken. I don't even do ground beef anymore for meatloaf. I do ground turkey or ground
Mm.
chicken, but
What
I
do
really
you
like the
use to hold
chicken
it
better.
together?
I put my egg and my breadcrumbs in it just same way you make a meatloaf. My egg, my breadcrumb, my celery, bell pepper, onion. I even put a little Italian seasoning in it. A little Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, okay. But you got you a little friend, though, don't
hmm I like my little friend. I'm surprised he ain't in this chat.
you? Oh Lord. So he comes to the chat when you come to the chat. I say.
He comes to the chat even when I ain't in the chat. That's how I knew about the other little chats the other day. He gonna call me and fill me in when I ain't.
You say he wasn't on Venice. He called and filled you in.
Uh-huh.
He
He
was
was
in the
like,
chat.
you talk to your bitch. I was like, nah, I ain't talk to her. What's up? I said, I've been sick. He said, no, but I've been over there in the chat and you might need to check on your business. I said, okay, I'm gonna do that. He said, they steady coming for your business. I said, you didn't alert me and let me know this chat was going on.
I tell you. Mm, mm, mm. I uh, Vanessa, I was so mad. I didn't even know who was in the chat. I was just really, I was so mad.
Yeah, he sure said that. He said she was very highly upset. He did say that. He said she went completely ham.
But like I said, the devil is always busy because, like I said, some stuff. But you know what? God always reveals things, And it's funny because like I had a conversation with a couple people today, and it was, I mean, just some real people. You know, sometimes there's just misunderstandings, and all it takes is a conversation. and and so I had some conversations with a couple of people today that was really real. And sometimes, when those misunderstandings to talk about, people able to put you up on some game, you know. Um, and so after I talked to them, because I really had talked to one of the people last night, and we talked again today, me and another person, and that person, and I was like, "What should I do?" I was saying to myself, "What should I do?" And I don't know. It just, and so it's funny because my mother called me just as I was thinking about that, because you know how calm my mama always is. And so my mama said, "You know what? That's a spiritual warfare. Like when you get past one thing, the enemy is going to send another thing." And so my mama said, "I can tell you right now. Hold on one second, Vanessa. hold
Huh.
hold it down for me. I'll be right back."
Okay. What y'all been up to in the chat, y'all? I had did my baby prom send off and I got sick after I did this prom send off, y'all. Like it was a prom send off for me. And it had me down for about 3 days. I started feeling better on the fourth day. But other than that, child, like, everything over here been going fine. Over here where all these hot heads at in the south. We had another killing over here. A young lady was found dead on Georgia Avenue. And the young man that killed her was 27 years old. And they posted um his whole ID on Facebook. And I thought that was still kind of strange, even though, he do need to be caught, but to put out um his personal stuff on Facebook, I thought that was a little extreme. They put his whole Tennessee identification picture and information, on Facebook. It's not what you do, y'all. It's how you do it. I know we when things happen, we don't think sometimes we just react, but sometimes you need to sit back and think about it before you do it. Neo, hey Miss Angie, the real boss Dawson Jones. How you doing? Yeah, he left her dead, Miss Jones, on the side of the building. And once I started to feel better, they called me, but like, have you been outside? I was like, nah, I've been in bed a couple of days. They was like, well, go outside on the patio. And as soon as I go out on the patio, they got the whole Georgia Street um taped off. All the police cars were down there. Um, they say that her sister found her on side of the building, shot dead, and she left behind 3 kids, 3 small babies. So my heart goes out to them and their family. I know that's kind of hard, but our men, um, Um, Miss Jones, I'll probably come back. I'm probably come back this weekend. I'm gonna get myself together, and I'll probably come back this weekend on a Friday. Yep, I might. In fact, I gotta make sure I go live Friday. Me and Cypers. He wanted to ask me about the song that Black Youngster made. His new song called Snake, and I did listen to the song, and I was able to find more than five things that can point to he's talking to more than just you know. He's talking to a couple of people in this song that I'm probably aiming to know for sure. One of them is Goddess. So I got over five reasons or five um steps in the song to let him know that he's talking about God and a couple of more people. Yep, I'm gonna try to come back out Friday. Well, they are far too experienced, but they come to bringing trauma. So we ain't got no other choice but to experience trauma. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Some people don't understand when you say it's over. Some people don't know how to walk away and leave it alone. So they cause trauma and spirit by trying to make somebody be with them that don't want to be with them, or make somebody do some things that they don't want to do. Back in the day, it wasn't that hard to break up with someone. You tell them, look, hey, I don't want to be with you no more, point blank, period. And the person would go on about their damn business. Nowadays, you got to look over your shoulder and worry about the person that you just told that, hey, look, it ain't gonna work out. We can't keep doing this. And I'm just ready to let go and move on. People don't know how to move on anymore. And I think that's where the problem come in at. People not used to building. They not some people can't accept no. You got to be able to accept no just as well as you can accept yes. It's a trend now, it's a part of life. People feel that they can do certain things and it ain't no repercussion to come behind it. What y'all been up to? What's been going on? I've been missing everything. I had to get outside and get me some fresh air. Uh-uh. Let me see it. Now put it on and see it. Yeah, and you got some of these kids out here that's whooping their parents. We experiencing a lot of that out here now, where the kids, fighting their parents, pulling guns on their parents. Shit, now the kids want to kill their parents. I mean, no matter what you do for them, no matter how you raised them and brought them up, they couldn't even had a bad life. But just to tell them no, because these cell phones, these tablets, all this is raising our kids. Our kids now, and they're just to be honest, really the God truth. I seen a child got an iPhone. The iPhone broke, it wouldn't come back on, and the child got an attitude with their parent because she wasn't able to take him to the shop to get his phone checked out. So he lashed out at his mom. But if we wouldn't have been there to, like, what the hell you think you doing? And everybody getting on his ass, and it was just her by herself. I wonder how far would he have gone if we wasn't there to set him back in his place? Because you want to get mad and get to knocking over shit, and she tell him to do something, he's stomping, like he got an attitude, and I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, all over a fucking phone because your phone not coming on. She's not a phone preparer, and it was crazy. It really blew me away. I don't know how some parents deal with it. You know what I'm saying? They ride around with these kids in the car. They watching the tablet in the back seat. You trying to conduct business, but as soon as that tablet die out, the child throwing a hissy fit, because their tablet is died. So I'm just saying, at some point we got to learn to, they got to be able to learn be without these devices. They got to understand that, the shit is electronic. It break down. It's gonna be shit. It's gonna be wrong. You're not gonna have your phone or your tablet or your iPods and all these games all the time. I be typical of my child playing in his PlayStation 5, and he play with all kind of people all over the country. And and when I hear him on that game and I hear shit that ain't right, I tell him, nah, you gotta disconnect from that. Whoever you playing with, I don't need you playing with them no more. And if I had to say it to your ass again, you ain't gonna have no game. So you make that choice. Neo said, I think that having good fathers and healing our men will fix everything. It's possible, Neo. We could have a lot of good fathers out here if only the men would put forth the effort and take accountability for their shit. Like, just say for instance, I know a young man that graduated from BTW in the 12th grade. He played basketball, good basketball player. He might even get a scholarship. He on his way to Lyon College. But he don't have a bond with his father. Don't talk to his father. Father ain't never been in his life. But you can see his father out here on the streets in the same hood where your child go to school at, and you won't even try to build a relationship with your child. You won't even try to get in your child life, regardless of you not being able to pay child support. You gotta take accountability for your shit, for you not being the man that you was supposed to be. You walked out this little boy life when he was a baby, and you ain't even tried to look back. You ain't thought twice about this child. You ain't try to see if this child all right. You didn't give a fuck whether he was living or dead. That's my thing. How can you come back from that? That young man would never have no respect for him. None whatsoever. Because you came in the same hood where we all grew up in, where you left me at and didn't look back. And now where I go to school at and you still don't try to come fuck with me, have a bond with me, or connect with me no type of way. A good father got to be, it got to come within. I know it's a lot of men out here didn't have their father, but some shit common sense. Parenting didn't come with a book. We all make mistakes. But the point of the effort is if you try to put forth the effort, then you might can see something different. Men, that young men wouldn't be so hostile. They wouldn't be out here running around with the same group. So, hey, being a good father, half of them don't even know what being a good father is. They don't know the first thing of being a good father, being a good dad. You got so many people being in other relationships with these crazy ass women. Oh now you can't go fuck with your child. You go fuck with your child, well, you might as well not fuck with me. Woo woo woo. I don't want to be with no man who can't fuck with his kids. That don't fuck with his kids. How you fuck with your kids gonna show me how you gonna fuck with mine. And if you ain't fucking with yours, then I know how you gonna fuck with mine. I'm just saying. Neo said, I'm learning how to be a good dad. My daddy wasn't involved. I'd rather be dead than not to be there for my son. And you right, Neo, because you know what I'm saying, just because your father wasn't there for you, you don't want to give that same energy out to your son. The resentment that you could feel, that you could have that make you not be a good father. I'm blessed. I'm happily thankful that it didn't rub off on you to be not a good dad. You know what I'm saying? That you see the picture that your son really needs you. Most men don't understand that. They make these children and they walk out these kids like if they not needed. Your presence is needed. If you with a woman who don't allow you to participate in your other kids' life, you don't need to be with them. They not looking for the best thing, they not looking out for your best interest. If they can tell you not to be a part of your child life or they don't want the child to come to their house, I mean, you don't need to be fucking with them, point blank period. If you got baby mamas who always complain and talking about, well, you with so and so, you can't see your child. She needs to be fired too, because you not a good mother. What mother would not allow their child to be, with their father just because y'all not together or just because he messed with somebody you know. And don't get me wrong, I understand we do have some harsh people out here. Um, well, look, I'm gonna tell you this: when my child get to the point where my child can do things on their own and my child can talk, then yeah, I will allow my child to come in. You know what I'm saying? Put some time in. I can understand y'all do not want your little small babies to go because they can't defend for themselves. They can't talk. You know what I'm saying? So hey, yeah, I'm gonna wait till my baby able to talk and you know what I'm saying and tell some things. But I don't like women that does that. You know what I'm saying? Your child father, you knew who he was and what he was when you had that child. Now that he had moved on, got somebody else, accept it and let it be. Let them fathers in their children life. I don't know what more to make it right. But my baby father, all his kids, I got to accept them like they mine, baby. We a team. If I gotta build a football team, baseball team, we finna build some. I don't want no man that ain't dealing with his kids. Wasn't a part of your kid's life.
Okay, I'm back.
Bitch, you like you got a little friend come to see you late night. I just don't understand. This man here is a trip.
What happened?
You so welcome, Neo. I'm only gonna tell you the truth. Some people let their past dictate their future. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of men out here try to use the excuse that they didn't have a father in their life. They don't know how to be a father. They don't know how to be a dad. Well, we didn't know how to be a mom. And being a parent don't come with no book instructions. It don't. You know what I'm saying? Miss Nelly, the coffee man. I don't know what a coffee man is. I'm finding me a new friend. I'm finding hiding them so quick. I want to open me up a male strip club. That's what us women need out here. We need us a male strip club. I'm gonna bring my male strippers from all over. Besta, what you think? You think I can do that?
What?
Open up a male strip club.
Hmm.
I don't want no pretty men. I want some men, some thick men, some you know what I'm saying, with some six packs and muscles. I don't want no lame man. Oh, about my cousin Black Youngster song that he got that's called Snake. Cypress was like, who you think he talking to in there? And I told him I think he talking to Gotti and a couple of more people. And he was like, well, can I listen to the song and tell him I can tell him a couple of verses in there where I know for sure he talking about Gotti.
Mm.
Did you
Why?
listen to?
Mm-mm. Why you think he? What he say?
It was just a couple of things in there pointed that he was talking to God about. Um, I made it to the top now. I'm here, and it's a lot of the things he said in there to let you know he talking about God. It's a couple of verses in there. He said to let you know he's talking about some people that was on his team that he helped, but they got greedy because it ain't never enough. Something he said about it's never enough. Um, I ain't got them index cards in front of me right now, but it was a lot of things in there that I know over five things to let me know he was talking about Gotti. But Gotti wasn't the only person he was talking about in this song.
Mm.
On one we go. He said, I'm from Mill Stripper to Gotti. You sure know what to say. Yeah, make sure Neo you listen to that song Snake. You'll see. He's talking about a few motherfuckers in that joint. You welcome, Miss Nelly.
What Miss Nelly say, the coffee man?
Oh no, when she was asking me to repeat what I said about my cousin's song.
No, she was saying Miss T, no doubt, the coffee man. I'm talking about my.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Benicia going to see Courtney and them perform.
Nope, I don't want to see Courtney perform.
I
Courtney, Courtney,
Ooh,
I'm
I
gonna
mean, everybody
agree.
love that song. Everybody love his song. Benicia, come on now.
Well, I don't like it. It's okay. It ain't all that to me.
I'm talking
But
about
you know,
nobody needs nobody.
all that been played out, baby. We passed it. We need him to play catch up.
That's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic, baby. A classic that I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna let him tell the story around that. It was a classic, but baby, it done played out. Have you heard anything new?
I think he do got some new stuff out.
It don't sound like nothing. It don't sound like nothing. It's like he lost. It's like he lost something. I don't know what it was or what it is, but it's like he lost something, Creasy. He not the same. Um, nobody needs nobody. He don't have any of that in him anymore. It's like he lost something.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is, but I can most definitely tell. Yep, he most definitely lost something. What I don't know.
I mean, maybe it's as they grow as time goes on.
You know what his growth went to? Though. He lost something. His growth didn't come right. He tried to grow too fast, and I believe that's what happened to him. Really, tried to move too fast, didn't know enough, and that he lost a lot of drive. He lost a lot of thrill. He 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 just lost it.
um,
Wait, wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. I gotta take the call.
I
Hold
think
on.
the line. I think what that must be your friend.
Mm, you already know her. This another friend, dog. Look.
Mm, you cuss up bad. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Mm. Oh, that tea smells so good. Hand blended with love. Smells good. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah, how about I guess I didn't need it. How about I Uber me something to eat tonight, right? So I was like, it's a little place. I probably should have just drove. So I Uber me something to eat tonight. How about the Uber driver stole my food? And it says deliver. It's delivered right in front of my just as it was saying delivered. So I jump up and the food is not out there. So I start sending the Uber driver a message to my I put your food in front of your door. I said, no, you didn't. I'm texting, no, you didn't. How about she cut off? She stole my food, y'all. The motherfucking Uber driver done stole my food. I won't be ordering from Uber anymore. It was too late to eat anyways, but I didn't feel like making me a salad. So I ordered me one. And she done stole it with that damn rag on wrapped around her damn head. Oh, yeah, I tell you, y'all do Uber drivers and DoorDash drivers, do they steal food? Do they steal food? It's the first time this happened to me. I bet you better give me my money back. I would get a damn food that was still oh, I bet she ate the food. I bet that's what happened. She ate the damn food. Yeah, how do you report Uber drivers? It won't let me rate the Uber driver. And then I got a bitch a tip. Lord help me. Y'all hold on. They eat your food and leave you the leftover at the door. How y'all doing tonight? She took the whole damn salad. She took the whole salad. She never brought my salad. Then she turned her thing off where I couldn't because I started cussing her ass out. She Ooh, I won't be ordering from Uber anymore. I guess that she didn't want to leave me none of the salad. She just choked it down. Okay, my salad. I was like, it's too late to eat, but I was like, I haven't eaten though. I have not eaten since like 11 this morning. I probably should just made me some yogurt and eaten an apple, and that's what I started to do. I was like, I could order me a salad, and I almost didn't pay for it because I was like, I don't want to pay $24 for no damn salad. And then she took my damn salad. Oh, yeah, I tell you, the devil just be working. Just to be working. Y'all hit the like button for me. Okay, make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Then you can't even talk to nobody. I filed a complaint though. I was oh, her name Michaela. Normally they put the tag number of the Uber driver. Let me see. The tag number is. Let's see. Michaela. This damn rag on her head. Let me see. Look like a damn junkie. She ain't got no. She ain't got no damn tag number. Let me see something. I wonder if that was her phone number. Hold on. I wonder if that was her phone number. Let me see. Y'all, give me a minute. This lady done stole my food. Let's see if this is a real phone number right quick. Damn. It's a Uber number. It's not her number, it's Uber's number. See that rag dog picture she got? I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run her picture. Hold on, let's see. She done stole my damn food. Sorry though. I'm gonna get this figured out tonight so I can file a report on her. Let's see. Run this picture. Hold on, y'all. Just give me a minute. Copy. Download. Get ready to see who this heifer is. Stole my food. Hold on, y'all. Just give me a minute. Stole my food, y'all. Then gonna say, I left it at your door. Lady, I would have seen it if you had left it at my door. You didn't do that. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Just give me like, look at this shit. Okay. She's a damn junkie. Sorry, lady. I told you I was gonna get you dinner. Mm-hmm. Look at this then already. Damn junkie done stole my. Sorry, we finna see what this. We can see some. Um, y'all hold on. Just give me a minute. I'm about to come up on some. And stole my salad. Now I gotta wait for Uber while she lying. Talk about she done went and ate my salad up because she got sold it because she wanted hit. And I gave her a tip. Not today. Yeah, hold on. Just give me a minute. Not today, lady. Not today. I'm going to see who this lady is. Let's see. Global. Global. Ha. I got you, helpful. Let's see. All right, y'all. Give me a minute. I'm checking some. Y'all, I'm sorry. This lady stole my food. And then lied to me. I left your food at your door. Lady, you didn't. I would have. Oh my God. This is the first time I feel so violated. You stole my salad. You choked my salad down and my $25 and I gave you a tip. That's all right though. Hold on, y'all. Mm-mm. Look like she's living in a darn hotel room. That's all right. And it don't. And if you're living in a hotel room, ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. If you're trying to do better for yourself, hold on, y'all. Just give me one more second, cause I'm gonna file a report on her. You don't steal my damn salad. I paid $25 for. Think I'm not gonna find you. See, Uber just let anybody drive for them now. They stealing salads. Hold on, y'all. Yes, indeed. She done set her ass up here. I done found her too. I done found her. Right her. Let's see. Y'all just give me one more minute. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Shit. Y'all, she probably need that salad more than me. But at the same time, why would you steal my salad? I probably would have gave it to you. This don't make no sense right here, Lord. I'm not gonna even call the police on her because these folks be so bad off. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Anyway, y'all, I'm trying to decide on what I should do. Should I just wait on Uber to give me my money back? Or do I need to what should I do? Because I done found her. I done found her. You steal my damn salad. What I need to do, y'all? Should I just let Uber give me my money back, or should I call her? Maybe I need to let Uber give me my money back, right? That would be the correct way to do it. What y'all think? Mm, mm, mm. Mm-mm. Y'all know what? I, just You know what? I'm not ordering from Uber no more because you know what? You get to looking at some of these people. She got to pay her tax. You get to looking at some of these people, and you look at their social medias and stuff. They look like they be on drugs. I mean, they look like they on drugs. Mm. That lady. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I guess Vanessa friend coming on over. She done hopped on down. Called Uber. I sent a message. Listen, y'all, this is what she did. This is why I was so gun ho on finding her, right? I wouldn't have even bothered with it. I just would have let Uber, and I'm still gonna let Uber deal with it. But she pissed me off. So, there's a way that you can contact the driver. So I started contacting the driver. Then she gonna say, I put your food in front of your door. I said, no, you didn't. You did not. Because I was following her as she was supposedly driving up some something. I was like, okay, so she about to be out there. So I started looking for her. She never brought my food to my door. She stole my salad, a damn $25 salad, and then I gave her a tip. But so then she started sending me messages, y'all. This right here is what got me pissed off. I don't like for people to insult me. It do something to me. I'm gonna tell y'all what she said. This is why I found her. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna walk this down, right? So she said, she turned my number off. She says, I left it at your door. I drop all my orders off. I don't understand why it's not there. And then she said, contact support, but I dropped your order off. And then I said, you didn't drop my damn order off. You stole my order. And then she turned my number off. She made it where I couldn't text her anymore. She said, sorry, we are not sure who you are trying to message. That's what started coming through. That pissed me off. You steal my order, and then you you sitting up with all this different color shit in your damn head. You looks like a junkie. You living in a fucking hotel. Okay. Um, with needles in your veins. Lord, I know this is a test, God. Maybe she needs that salad more than me. Okay. She needed it more than me. But Uber gonna have to reimburse me though. Um anyways, I can't let that get me off track because I get mad. I be getting mad when people think that they played me. That pisses me off a little bit. Especially when you talk about my money. I mean, I would have if she was hungry like that, I would have gave her half of it. I haven't eaten since 11. I'd have gave her half the salad. I would have said, "Here, you take half, and I'll take the other half. Go on about your business." And I probably would even given her extra because I gave her a tip on the receipt. I would say, "Here, go get you a salad, another one." But she stole my damn salad from me. That makes me mad. Why y'all so quiet when I'm talking about this lady that stole my salad? The thing is not moving at all. Is what time is it? And look, y'all, she didn't even take no picture. Yeah, I want to show y'all her picture so bad. I'm not gonna do it. mm, mm. Yeah, hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, just give me a minute. Lady, you stole my damn salad. And you sitting up a junkie. Anyway, y'all. Anyways, you guys, I forgot what we was talking about. I'm sorry that I got into doing what I was doing with y'all on the phone. I mean, with you all still on here. Anyways, y'all, how was you all's day today? What I was getting ready to say was what I think. Yeah, I'll be forgetting because I have so much going on. But what I was getting ready to say, what I was saying earlier before the lady said that she had dropped my food off at the door, and then she didn't. Um, Today was it was a long day. I work hard, but I work hard every day. I do. I didn't leave work until late today. And so that's one of the reasons why I wasn't hungry though. But once I started sitting here, I was like, well, I guess I do need to eat. And I thought about eating an apple and some yogurt. I love the rain though. I be loving the rain. And so, anyways, like I said, I was talking to, and I want to encourage. I guess I could take this opportunity to encourage everybody. I talked to some people today, right? Some people had revealed some things to me that I didn't know, and I do appreciate that. And I like it when people can be real with me and give me a heads up and put me up on some game on some stuff because I'm kind of isolated. I am. And so when, they could be real with me to tell me some stuff, I appreciate that. And so I was like, I was at work and I was sitting there, I was like, dog, for a moment, it just kind of, I was like, wow, it just kind of took my breath away. And like at that moment, because I was thinking about what do I need to do? I was trying to strategize on how to handle that. And my mother called just at that moment. And what I was going to say is, it's always good to have people in your life. And, we all have, the majority of us have good mothers, those who still have mothers and stuff that's still with us. Like my mother it's almost like whenever something happens or I'm getting ready to do something that I might not need to do or I'm troubled or something like that, it's always like my mother's number. She'll start. She calls, right, and so my mom was like, you know what, um at first she was like, well, I kind of figured that that would happen. She was like, I was not resting, during that time because I just kind of figured that it would happen. And she says, but you know what? I had been praying, even, like a month ago, I was praying about it. And I was staying up late and I was praying about it and I was interceding because God had already put in my spirit that something like this could happen. And so that's why I was up late at night interceding. And then when that particular thing ended, my mother was like, that was the first time that I had gotten sleep in like a month, right? She said, because my spirit was troubled, because I just knew that this day would come. And so my mom says, you dealing like when you're dealing in like spiritual warfare and all of that. She said, you sitting there. I told her I was sitting here because I mean I was mad. Okay. Well, thank you, Miss Julia. Rivian. Okay. And so my mama was like, don't don't try and fight this situation in the carnal, because that's what people want you to do. What you got to do is you got to go up into another dimension and allow a higher power, a higher entity to fight this battle for you, especially when you're dealing with people that have always been low down, um, and malicious and dirty, Um, and I was thinking about that because I've been thinking about that all day. Um, Sometimes I think we we give ourselves more trouble than what we deserve because when somebody hit us, we want to hit them back. If somebody hit me, I'm hitting them back. Um, but when you're dealing with people that are very low vibrational, low down and evil, and that's just how they are. They don't have nothing to lose. Just That's just how they are. You got to go into another realm to fight those entities around them. Because one thing that I do know about people that deal with demonic spirits that's on them is those things have been operating on them for a very long time. Rather, it is the depressing spirits, vindictive spirits, malicious spirits, just low evil, right? Those things have been operating with them, especially if depending on what their age is. And if you're not used to operating on those types of levels, if you don't go up into another level, like my mother was saying, which is another realm, the spiritual realm, and allow God, a higher power, whatever you all may want to call it, to fight them, to fight that, because most people are just controlled by other entities. Okay. They controlled by other entities. They don't know how to fight it off because it resides around them and in their lives, right? But you gotta learn how to just go up into another realm and allow a higher power to fight a lot of these battles for you, and it will help to put your mind at ease. You won't be as stressed. You won't always be feeling like you need, because some people's mind just be constantly going like a hamster on a pinwheel. I know mine do all the time because I have a lot going on, right? My mind be going so much, and I have to keep my awareness so heightened that even though I would say that my job is not hard to me, I be wore out. What's up, Stan G? Because my mind, I'm always looking, aware. My mind is always going. I'm trying to keep myself heightened. By the time I get home, I be shit tired. What's going on, Stan G? What's that word? What's going on? Have you dropped the video? But you all don't try and fight evil with evil. Go up into another realm, because what I was going to say is when people operate on a low vibrational level and they've always been low down and dirty, that's a low vibrational level. They will pull you into, okay, you was on Pop Austin. Um, they'll lure you into their territory, and then because you're not used to dwelling on any levels that low, some people can dwell in the mud. Okay, that's the reason why they dirt. That's just where they dwell at. And most people can't, especially if they got something going for themselves, if they're spiritual, they can't dwell on those levels. That's why that's out. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let you have that. I'm through with that, because most people don't dwell on real low levels like that. They can't do it. But a lot of people that do, they'll lure you to their levels, and then whoop your ass cat raggedy with years of experience. They'll wrap you up with those demons and have you troubled and messed up. You have to pray, you have to get blessed oil, you have to, especially if they've been in your space, in your presence. So I said that to say this. I think what we need to do is, because we're tiring ourselves out trying to go back at people, trying to find ways to get them back. What we need to do is drop all that weight and then just ascend. We gotta ascend. We gotta go into a realm that those demons can't go in. They can't ascend up into a higher realm where God dwells. They just cannot, because then that's when God starts to fight them, anyways. Okay, so I just start doing that. You'll start seeing how people start falling off after a while. You ain't gonna hear their name no more. You're not gonna see them no more. They're gonna start quitting jobs. They're gonna start um, 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 being transferred to other areas. Drop all of that heaviness of trying to get your lick back and ascend to another dimension that those demons cannot dwell in, and watch God fight your battles for you. Watch God fight your battles for you. And that word was so on time that my mother had given me, because I was sitting thinking, I was sitting strategizing. I was like, damn. I was sitting in a I was just sitting there. I was like, wow. But I do appreciate those, people putting me up on that game though. I do. You have to be very careful about who you allow into your space. You really do. Um, Everybody does not deserve to be in your personal space. They don't deserve to have conversations with you. They don't deserve to have any types of connections to you, right? Because I do believe in um, this transference of spirits. So we got to be very careful about who we allow into our inner space, right? And then thank God, some of us are so protected and favored that when we make the mistake, we make those mistakes. So sometimes we do. God will hurry up and just rip you right up out of it, especially when you got people consistently praying for you. These folks got me fucked up. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, what's the number to Uber Eats? Sanji says truth. I just started moving. Yeah, you have to be very careful. Everybody doesn't deserve to even have your energy, especially when you have a really really good energy. And it's good to have people around you, that pray for you. Um, just genuinely good people. Like my mother is a praying warrior. I have other, women, older women that I pray with. I get on the 24-hour. I had not in a while, but I started back, which is a good thing. The 24-hour praying line. It's just good to keep people with good energies around you so that they can help to pray you out of situations. You guys, I promise you, it's always somebody out to get you. I'm telling you, they be out to try and get you. Psalms 27, 1 through 5 always works for me. It keeps them demons and bad spirits off and away from me. I'm telling you. And what me and my mother, oh yeah, one of the scriptures that me and my mom um quoted today was Psalms 9:1. Okay, true. 1,000. Reach out, send me an email, and then I will send you the phone number. Psalms 9:1. That's what we call it. It's Psalms 9:11. We call it Psalms 9:1. And that's one of the scriptures that my mother and I quoted today, which is always good for protection. Yeah, um we got to keep our spiritual awareness heightened. That's what we got to start doing because the enemy is very cunning and deceptive. And if we don't keep ourselves prayed up, let me tell y'all something. We got to go back to eating and feasting on the word of God. Okay? Because what happens is the enemy comes in to try and yoke you down. The enemy always comes in and try and yoke you down. And I believe that when you're filled with the word of God, when you're filled with positivity, affirmations, you're constantly quoting affirmations, you're keeping your spiritual awareness heightened. When the enemy comes in to try and yoke you down, you'll be so filled with like self-awareness, your spiritual awareness is heightened. You're so filled with the word of God, you'll be too fat for the yoke. The enemy won't even be able to yoke you down. So we just got to be aware of who we allow in our inner space, these wolves in sheep's clothing. We got to be very aware. We just got to keep our spiritual awareness up. Yes, it is. It is very. And like I said, keep people around you Um, keep people around you that's going to truly pray for you. That people around you that truly got your back. Hold on, you all. Hold on, you all. Hold on, you all. Okay. Um, truth, I just started moving like that. Yeah, Psalms is a powerful book. So just keep your spiritual awareness heightened. Be very aware of people. Um, just be very aware. Ask God to um, strengthen your spiritual eyes. And like I said, definitely keep your spiritual antennas up so that you don't allow the wrong people into your life, into your personal space. Rather, it's friends, even family, relatives, none of that. And I thank God for just having a praying mother who has continuously prayed and is spiritually connected to me, right? Um, Whereas when something happens, it's she has such a spiritual connection to me. It's almost like she calls me as soon as it happens, right? Because sometimes when people put us up on game about some things, um, if we think too long, especially when people foul like that, if we think too long, we'll mess around and do the wrong things. So it's good to have people that's spiritually connected to you to help to reroute you in another direction. Because especially when you have things really going on for yourself, you don't need to go there. When you have people that's always trying to egg you on to go down the wrong road, especially when you have things going on for yourself, you need to remove those people from up out of your life. And I'm serious, you really do. I just felt the need to say that, guys. I did. Yeah, this Uber driver is a straight junkie. This girl is a straight up junkie. A straight junkie. So I know she ate my damn salad. Um, mm, mm, mm. Uber better start screening who they have work for them. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. So Stangy, what's going on tonight? What's been going on? Stangy, are you gonna be inside of Govan's trial? Oh, you all hit that like button for me. Hold on, you all. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here because I need to do some things before I go to bed. Anyways, I enjoyed being on here with you all tonight. I know I've been doing other stuff because I had to see who this lady was. Uber is letting anybody work for them. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Um, I don't think, especially at night. I guess I don't think it was too late to order, and no decent people are delivering this late. I guess because this is ridiculous. And then you can't even. Ain't this some shit? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna just pray about it and put it in the hands of the Lord. All right, you guys. I'm getting ready to get off because I want to wash some clothes before I go to bed. Anyways, you guys, I love you guys. I appreciate you all for the support and for tuning in. Make sure you all pray. Y'all let me pray for everybody as I before I get off tonight because I'm at what exposing the truth. You just got the devil in you. I'm at what exposing the truth. Exposing the truth be having the devil in him. I'm at what? I was getting ready to pray. I was getting ready to pray when you came in here talking about you at it. Yes, I'm at it late night, but I'm getting ready to get out. So I'm getting ready to say a prayer. So bow your head. Okay. Um, Dear God, I just thank you for everybody that was on this live that had good intentions. I ask that you shield and protect us all. Any evil eyes, any evil forces that was in the background looking in with evil thoughts, with malicious thoughts, God, we just reverse them. God, I just ask that you touch the heart of those that are troubled and disgruntled, um, that have malicious thoughts, um, and change their hearts. I just thank you for protecting all of us, God, all of your good people. We get on here to spread a message. God, I pray that I touch somebody's life. I'm able to give them a word. I'm able to help to change their life with good words. Any evil people, any evil thoughts, any evil eyes, any witchcraft spoken against me or any people in this live that means well. We reverse every curse and send it back to the sender. May it manifest in their very own lives in less than 30 days. God, I just ask that you go before each and everybody that has to go to work tomorrow. um, Give them a blessing, give them breakthroughs, allow them to advance if they have difficult bosses. Touch the heart of the boss. I ask that you go before them, make the highways and the byways safe for all of us so that we may get back home to our families the exact same way that we left. Allow your spirit to dwell over us tonight as we sleep, to protect us, to keep all harm and danger away from us and our families. We thank you in Jesus' name, amen. He said all that cussing, but you want to pray. Did you receive it? Did you say amen? Okay. Did you say amen? You know, that's how I do it over here. When you make me mad, I'm going to cuss you out. And then I'm turn around, pray, and tell God about it. That's how I do it. Anyways, you guys, I have enjoyed you all. Okay. Shout out to Vanessa for coming through. Shout out to Stan G for coming through. Shout out to all of the people, you know, that have um that have been in here tonight. Shout out to um like my day ones, and really all of you are like Joy Loves God, Diane, Tyranny. I don't see everybody in here. Neo, Joke Free has been in here for a long time. Miss Nelly. Um, it's so many others like McName Mace has been rocking with me for a long time. Whatever. Um, I am She Johnson, been rocking with me for a long time. Um, it's so many of you all that's been rocking with me for a long time. I appreciate that. I do. It means a lot to me. Okay. I don't want to miss nobody, you know. Uh Black the Black Barbie, Miss Muffin, all of y'all been rocking out with a sister. Cypress. And I don't take it lightly, like, you know, how people genuinely can, you know, support you and put you up on game. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Anyways, you guys, I love you guys. Y'all sleep peacefully tonight, okay? Talk with you later.